Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to episode 358 of the 4,000 Question Challenge, and I'm still not used to Mandarin not being here for these videos. How many of the 10 commandments can you list? Let's see. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. I think lion's in there. I don't remember. It's not my faith. It really doesn't matter to me. Now, it's far more interesting question is, how many of the Jewish commandments can you quote? Because there's like 460 of them. What are the qualities you love about being human? That's a really strange question because it's kind of like asking fish about water. They don't notice it. I don't really notice being human. I know I'm human. I know I'm different from other animals. I know that I'm at top of the predator chain, at top of the technological chain on this planet. To the best of our knowledge, I'm top of the sapience chain on this planet. We have the potential for greatness. We have the potential for empathy, sympathy, and compassion, for creation and not destruction, for understanding and not ignorance. So I'm going to go with that potential. Where do you perceive abundance and or lack of it in your life? Well, are you talking about material abundance, spiritual abundance, intellectual abundance? There's different varieties of abundance. Abundance isn't just one big bucket, if you'll pardon the pun. Abundance is different things. I have a lot of material possessions in books and gear and things, but I would like more gear, both in my shop and just because I like knives and flashlights and stuff. I would like greater spiritual abundance. I would like greater intellectual abundance. I understand that I have spiritual and intellectual deficits. I would like to eliminate those and then move towards greater abundance. I would like more money to pay off all my bills. I would love to own this place outright. I could also have enough money maybe to start making some improvements that I would like. I could see us with the sufficient funds of actually completely building a new garage with an apartment over it and then remodeling this place to a fundamental level. I mean, like 90% of the building would go away and then we rebuild it. Yes, I can see us doing that. So yes, abundance is a multifaceted word. It means many different things. So that's a tough question to answer. Do you believe in karma? I think I do. What do you consider as a necessary evil? The Democrats. There you go. What ways have you changed for the better because of your spirituality? It has given me a better understanding of our failings, of our connections. It has helped me have a better grasp of empathy, sympathy, and compassion, even though being well informed has also made me very angry. I try to temper that. It's hard, particularly when there are people who are intentionally cruel and heartless in this world. I'm looking at the entire GOP and their base as an example of that. So spirituality has helped me, but it's not a panacea. It hasn't fixed everything, and it's never going to. What is it about spirituality that brings us so much satisfaction? Well, it's the redemption concept in many ways. We love redemption. I love redemption arcs. Who doesn't love a good redemption arc? It's one of the reasons that Hancock is one of my favorite superhero movies. Will Smith does an excellent job, and it's a redemption arc. Hancock straightens his life out and becomes a better human being, or whatever he is, better super being. So Yeah, I guess redemption. What experience fills you with peace? My wife. She's connected to me spiritually in ways that no one else ever has. She's helped me get through some things that were incredibly, unbelievably hard. Have you ever practiced visualization? Yes. And the last question for 358. Do you believe we are descendants of Adam and Eve? Hell no, I do not. I do not believe in a literal interpretation of the Christian Bible. It is metaphor. It is a series of myths and legends that help us understand ourselves if we're smart. But it's also being used as a guideline to further the agenda of social conservatism. So I consider it to be a weapon that has been dangerous to humanity. Because social conservatism is a disease. It is the most dangerous thing that humanity has ever faced. And people have used the Christian Bible as one of the founding stones of the foundation of that evil. So yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan of the whole Adam and Eve thing. Mm-mm. People use it as a club to beat other people to death with, literally. Um, so thank you for being here for episode 358. I hope that you will be here for episode 359.